Hello friends, welcome to the channel retailconnect.com. Okay, so in this session we are discussing about the promise. In last session we have discussed all the things of the promise, but in this session we will discuss more in depth between promise.any and promise.race. So in the last session we have told that all the both of them, any and uh, what you can say, any and race. Okay, so we will just write the topic promise race versus any. So we will discuss today race versus any. So in last session we have discussed all the things, but we can in that we have seen that race and any overall do the same work. Okay, so in this session we will go in deep to know what is the basic difference between the any and race. Okay, so we will start with a simple example of new promise. Okay, so let's suppose we have a promise called p1 equal to new promise. Okay, and inside we have a callback, and we have here resolve, and we have reject. Okay, and here we will set a set timeout for async operation, and we have here resolve and some time, and we have data what will be. It's suppose promise one is called. Okay, now similarly we would have one more same promise with 2 seconds, and we will have returned here 2. So it's promise 2, and we have one more called promise 3, and it will returning after 3 seconds with response this. Okay, so now we will use first we will use promise any. Okay, so we will see what will happen. Okay, console.log, what will be the output. Okay, similarly for error, if some error will be there, so we will get in rejected part. Okay, okay, see, now we have to pass the promises here in array form p1, p2 and p3. So we are using the any, means it will show any one of the result. Okay, it will not give you output as array, it will give you output as a single one. Okay, so you will have any result with any one of them, means if all three get success, and if it is coming in 1 second, it is coming in 2 seconds, it is coming in 3 seconds, so obviously this result will come first and it is resolved. Okay, so definitely the result will be, your result will be of any will be promise one. So you can see the result is promise one. Okay, it is not running 2 times, you have to return, so you can see the console. Okay, so promise one is returning because we have 1 second here. So what happens if we'll make it one and we will make it 2 seconds. So you can see promise 2 is the winner in case of any. Okay, similarly what we do it for race. You can see in race this is the winner, means the same condition is happening. Okay, with both any and race. Okay, so now what we do, what we check with all conditions rejected, what happens with all, with if all the conditions are rejected. So what we do, we make all the rejected. Okay, and we are using the race. So what happens here, you can see promise to means this rejected is the winner. The winner is the rejected one. Okay, so no matter which one is rejected, the first one which is rejected is your winner. Okay, in the race. But what happens if you have here any? See here, you can see we have an error called inside this one in resolve. Okay, we have an error called all promises were rejected. See, see the difference between the race. In race, what we got? Whoever has failed, no matters, it gives the failed region promise to. But in case of any, we are getting that message that all of them are failed, means rejected. So you are not getting any individual's promise output. Okay, so you are getting the output of overall output of all. If all are failed, you will get the error. All promises are rejected. So now what happens if we make this one reject? First one means 1 second as reject and both two as resolve. So you can see in case of any, okay, in case of any, this will be the first, but it is rejected case. So any have rejected this one because this has rejected. Okay, so it go forward for the next one for the search of next success. Okay, so it goes for the 2 second and he gets the error here. Okay, so he is printing promise one. What happens if this one will be also be rejected? So what happens? So definitely you will get the output as promise 3, means you are getting only the success. If all are not success, then it will throw a message that all are failed. Means in case of any, you will get success result only. Okay, of any individual promise. Okay, and if all fails, see if all fails in any case, then you will get a message all are rejected. All promises are rejected. Okay, see you will get only these two scenarios response in case of any. You will get success only any one of the success. Okay, if first one, the first arrives result will be rejected, then it goes for search for second one. If that fails, then it goes for third. If all fails, then it throw a message that all promises are rejected. But in case of race, in case of race, see what happens. We have to reject first one and second one. And so 1 second and 2 second both are rejected. But it only means returned you with the this reject, which is firstly failed. Okay, no matter whether it is success or it doesn't depends on your state. Okay, so in case of race, you will get first response, whether success or failed, no matter. Okay, whether success or failed, no matter means race will give you the output according to the time. Okay, so which will be the winner? No matters will be your result. But in case of any, it goes for the time, but if it fails, then it goes for the another one. If it then fails, then it goes for the another. If it finds it's okay, he will return with the result. But if no one will be success, then it show you a message that no, that all promises are rejected. So you will not get any response. Okay. So this is the basic difference between race and any in deep. Okay. So you have to remember only this thing in the race, that race will give you only the output based on the API or your asynchronous timing. Okay. Whatever the result, no matters. Okay. But in case of any, you will get success if all are not failed. Okay. If all are not failed, you will get only the success one. And if all are failed, then you will get a message that all promises are rejected. That's the main thing. Okay. So subscribe our channel for the next coming topics on JavaScript. And thanks for watching for this video. Okay. Thanks.